Have you ever looked at a woman and felt like something is there, but she hides it the moment you turn your head? Her smile fades fast. Her eyes look away. Her voice shifts for 1 second, then snaps back to normal. Most men miss these tiny moments, but they are signs, deep signs, real signs. Today I'll show you the 9 quiet clues a woman likes you, but tries hard not to show it. And I break down human behavior in the simplest way possible. Stay close, because once you learn these signs, you'll never see her actions the same again. Sign 1, the glance that flickers. She looks at you, but only for a tiny moment. It's quick, it's soft, it's almost hidden. This is one of the deepest signs a woman likes you but is scared to show it. Her eyes betray what her heart is trying to hide. She lets herself look at you because she feels something warm, something safe. But the second she realizes she's staring, she pulls away fast. Why? Because looking at someone you like feels risky. It exposes desire. It exposes interest. And she doesn't want to give herself away too soon. So she gives you these short, stolen glances. A quick look when you enter the room. A fast flick of her eyes when you talk to someone else. A soft stare that disappears the moment you catch it. Her body wants to look. Her mind tells her to stop. And you see the battle in that one tiny moment. When you notice this, don't stare back and scare her. Just smile softly, even for half a second. That soft smile tells her, it's okay, you're safe here. Because that glance, it wasn't an accident. It was a feeling she couldn't hide, even if she tried. Sign 2, her voice changes around you. Listen to her voice, not the words, the sound. Because when a woman likes you, even if she tries to hide it, her voice betrays her. It may soften. It may get warmer. It may get a little lighter, almost musical. Or it may shake just a bit, like she's trying to steady herself. This happens because the voice is one of the most honest parts of human behavior. When someone feels drawn to you, their nervous system reacts before they can control it. The body releases a tiny rush of emotion, and it comes out through tone. Maybe she speaks faster when you're near. Maybe she slows down, choosing her words more carefully. Maybe her laugh sounds different, softer, sweeter, a little more real. Not the laugh she gives her friends, not the laugh she uses in a crowd, but a private laugh just for you. You'll notice it in simple moments. You say hi, and her voice lifts. You ask a question, and she answers with more warmth than she intends to show you joke. And her laugh feels almost shy. She isn't doing this on purpose. It's not planned. It's an instinct, a mix of excitement and fear. She wants to sound normal, controlled, untouched. But her heart leaks into her voice anyway. If you hear this shift, don't call it out. Don't joke about it. Just keep your tone calm, steady, gentle. Because when a woman changes her voice around you, she's showing you something rare, a part of herself she can't fake. Her voice gives away the truth, long before her words ever will. Sign 3, the nervous little touches. Watch her hands. They tell a story her words will never reveal. When a woman likes you, deeply, quietly, secretly, her body reacts before her mind can hide it. She becomes a little restless, a little fidgety, a little unsure of what to do with herself. She may play with her hair, twist a ring, touch her necklace, pull at her sleeves, tap her fingers, or smooth her clothes even though nothing is wrong with them. These tiny movements aren't random. They're the body's way of releasing nervous energy. It's a soft form of self-soothing. The same way people touch their arm or bite their lip when they feel shy or excited. And that excitement, that tension, it comes from you. You walk into the room and suddenly she's brushing her hair behind her ear again. You stand close and her hands start moving. Not wildly, not obviously, but in a subtle rhythm she can't control. You talk to her, and she becomes hyper-aware of her own gestures, trying to act natural while her heart races just a little too fast. Here's the truth. A woman who feels nothing stays still. A woman who feels something reacts. The more she tries to hide her feelings, the more her hands give her away. She isn't trying to flirt, not openly. She's trying not to expose herself, but her body exposes her anyway. If you notice this, don't stare at her hands. Don't call attention to it. Don't tease her. Just keep your energy calm and steady. Make her feel at ease with your presence, because those small, nervous touches, they're signs of a woman fighting her feelings and losing the fight little by little. Sign 4. She remembers the small things you forget. You said pay close attention to what she remembers, because when a woman likes you, even if she hides it, her mind holds on to details you didn't think mattered. Not the big stories, not the obvious facts, but the tiny passing things, the things you said once and never brought up again. You mention your favorite snack in a random conversation. She remembers it. You talk about a childhood memory you rarely share. She brings it up later with surprising clarity. You say you're tired from work. She asks how today went, even when no one else would think to ask. This is not by accident. This is focus. This is emotional investment. When a woman likes you, her brain becomes more alert to your presence. She notices your tone, your habits, your favorites, your dislikes, the rhythm of your life. And because she doesn't want to confess her feelings, she doesn't show this openly. Instead, the truth slips out through her memory. She remembers the song you said you love. She remembers your birthday, even if you told her casually. She remembers your schedule, your stress, your little goals. Sometimes she remembers more about you than you remember about yourself. Why? Because remembering you makes her feel close, even if she keeps her distance. It's her quiet way of staying connected without revealing too much. And here's the powerful part. She remembers these things because she listens to you with her heart, not just her ears. Your words matter to her. Your life matters to her. You matter to her. If you notice this, respond with warmth. A simple, "You remember that?" is enough. It tells her you see her effort and you appreciate it. Because a woman who remembers the small things is showing big feelings. She's just not ready or not brave enough to say it out loud yet. Sign 5, she keeps a safe distance in public but opens up when it's just you. Watch how she acts in different spaces. Because when a woman likes you but is trying hard to hide it, her behavior shifts depending on who's around. In public, she may seem calm, even a little cold. She keeps her posture straight. She watches her words. She avoids anything that could look obvious. She may even act like you're just someone she knows, not because she doesn't care, but because she cares too much. Public moments feel risky to her. People watch. People talk. People notice the tiny clues she's trying so hard to control. So she protects her feelings by pulling back, just enough to stay safe. But when it's just you, everything changes. Her voice softens. Her guard drops. Her eyes stay on you a little longer. Her smile feels real instead of polite. Her body relaxes as if she can finally breathe. It's like she becomes a different version of herself. The version she hides from the world. She opens up more. She laughs easier. She shares little stories. She lets you see the warmth she hides from everyone else. This contrast is one of the strongest signs of secret attraction. She builds a protective barrier in public, but she lets you pass that barrier in private. And that shift is not small. It means you're a place of safety for her, even if she hasn't figured out how to express it. If you notice this, don't push her in public. Don't try to force closeness when she's trying to stay guarded. Instead, respect her pace, respect her need for safety, respect her fear of being seen too soon. Because when a woman treats you differently in private, it's not confusion, it's emotion, it's vulnerability. It's a heart trying not to be exposed while still hoping you'll notice. Sign 6. The soft, hidden jealousy. She tries to cover up. Watch the way she reacts when other women are around you. Not the loud reactions, not the dramatic ones, but the small, quiet shifts she thinks you won't notice when a woman likes you, especially when she's trying not to show it. Jealousy appears in subtle flashes, soft, quick, almost invisible. Maybe you talk to another woman and her smile fades for half a second. Maybe her eyes narrow just a little as she tries to figure out who that person is. Maybe her tone changes when she asks, "Who was she?" She says it like she's casual, but you feel the tension under her words. She won't say she's jealous. She won't admit she feels anything. But her emotions slip through the cracks in tiny ways. She becomes quieter, or suddenly more talkative, or she tries to act extra busy, as if she's unaffected. But inside she's wondering, do I matter to him? Does he like her? Am I losing him before having him? This jealousy doesn't come from possession. It comes from fear. The fear of losing someone she hasn't even had the courage to confess she likes. It's a battle between her heart and her pride. Her heart cares. Her pride refuses to show it, so she tries to hide it. But her eyes tell the truth. If you look closely, you'll see. She watches how you talk to other women. She listens a little too carefully. She asks small questions, not to control you, but to understand where she stands. And when she realizes she has no right to feel jealous, she pulls back, pretending nothing affects her, but it does, more than she wants you to know. If you notice this, don't tease her or make her feel silly. Just offer simple reassurance, a warm tone, a steady presence, a small sign that she doesn't need to compete, because you see her. Because hidden jealousy is never random. It's the heart whispering the truth, long before the mouth dares to speak it. Sign 7. She mirrors you without even knowing it. Watch the way she moves when she's near you. Not the big movements, not the obvious ones, but the quiet, natural adjustments she makes without thinking. When a woman likes you, especially when she's trying not to reveal it, her body begins to sync with yours. This is called micro-mirroring. It's one of the deepest unconscious signs of attraction. If you lean back, she might lean back too. If you cross your arms, she crosses hers a few seconds later. If you speak softly, her voice lowers to match your tone. If you laugh, she laughs with the same rhythm. She doesn't plan this. She doesn't rehearse it. She doesn't even realize it's happening. It's her brain tuning itself to your presence. People mirror those they feel emotionally safe with. People mirror those they respect. People mirror those they feel drawn to, even if they never say it out loud. You might see it in simple moments. You take a sip of your drink. She takes one right after you shift your weight to one leg. She follows without noticing. You use a certain phrase. She starts using it too. It's like her whole energy blends with yours, subtle, soft, effortless. And here's the beautiful part. Mirroring only happens when there's emotional investment. She wouldn't mirror a man she feels nothing for. She wouldn't mirror someone who makes her uncomfortable. This happens when she feels connected, but isn't ready to show it openly. It's her body's way of saying, I feel close to you. I'm comfortable with you. I want to be in sync with you. If you notice this, keep your presence calm, warm, and steady. Mirroring is delicate. The moment she feels judged, she'll shut it down. But if you respond with kindness and ease, she'll relax even more. And the more she relaxes, the stronger the mirroring becomes. Because a woman who mirrors you is revealing her heart. one quiet movement at a time. Sign 8. She gives you her time, even when she pretends it means nothing. Look at how she invests her time around you. Not her words, not her excuses, her time. Because when a woman likes you, even if she hides it skillfully, she will give you more of her time than she gives almost anyone else. Time is the one thing people cannot fake, and she gives it to you in quiet, careful ways. Maybe she replies to you faster than she does with others. Not instantly, she doesn't want to look eager, but faster, warmer, more thoughtful. Maybe she shows up to events you casually mentioned, not because she had nothing else to do, but because being around you feels right to her. Maybe she agrees to small plans, simple meetups, quick coffee moments, things she could easily avoid if she wanted to, but she doesn't avoid them. She stays close. She finds a way to be where you are. Sometimes it's subtle. She lingers a little longer when a conversation should be over. She slows her steps when you walk together. She stretches a 5-minute chat into 10, then 15, without realizing it. She may act like it's nothing. She may try to keep it casual. She may even pretend she's just being friendly. But her time tells the real truth. A woman who is not interested will protect her time fiercely. She won't reply fast. She won't rearrange her day. She won't make space for you when she has no reason to. But a woman who likes you, secretly, deeply, quietly, will make room for you in her life in ways she would never do for others, even if she pretends it's accidental. Even if she hides behind casual excuses like, "Oh, I was already in the area. Oh, it wasn't a big deal. Oh, I'm not busy." But she was busy. She did make an effort. She did choose you. And here's the key. Women invest time where they feel emotional pull. They show up where they feel safe. They stay where they feel connected. If you notice this, treat her time with respect. Don't take it for granted. Don't make her feel like she's giving more than she's getting. Because when a woman quietly gives you her time, she's giving you the most honest sign of her feelings, the one she can't hide, no matter how hard she tries. Sign 9, she gets quiet around you when her feelings get too strong. Notice the moments when her energy suddenly shifts. 1 minute she's talking normally. The next, she gets quiet. Soft, shy, almost unsure of herself. This silence isn't disinterest, it's the opposite. It's the weight of emotion she's trying to control. When a woman likes you, deeply, secretly, her feelings can overwhelm her for a moment. Her mind races, her heart speeds up. She becomes hyper-aware of every word she says, so she falls silent. Not because she wants distance, but because she's scared of saying something that exposes her feelings. You might notice she pauses before answering, gives shorter replies, plays with her hands, or avoids eye contact for a few seconds. She's not pulling away. She's steadying herself. She's calming her emotions so she doesn't reveal too much. Most men mistake this for lack of interest. But silence is often the loudest sign. A woman who feels nothing talks freely. A woman who feels something thinks before she speaks. She wants to impress you. She wants to sound calm. She wants to say the right thing. But her silence gives her away. It's the quiet moment when her heart takes over, and she needs a second to breathe. If you notice this, keep your tone gentle. Give her space to relax. Make her feel safe to open up. Because behind that soft silence, there's a woman trying hard not to show just how deeply she feels. Here's the truth. When a woman likes you but tries not to show it, her feelings slip out in tiny ways. Not loud, not dramatic, but soft, human, and real. A glance she can't hide. A voice that changes. A silence that speaks louder than words. These signs aren't accidents. They're emotions she's trying to protect. fear she's trying to manage, and hope she's trying not to reveal too fast. So if you see these signs in a woman, be gentle with her heart. Be patient with her pace. Be the safety she's been craving but hasn't dared to ask for. Because sometimes the love that's hidden the most is the love that runs the deepest. If this video helped you see things clearer, hit the like button. If you want more deep psychology like this, subscribe and stay close. I've got so much more to share with you. And tell me in the comments which sign opened your eyes the most today.